Hello there. Good morning and good evening. Namaste, namaskar. It's it's a great pleasure meeting with all of you, and I'm once again delighted to stay connected with you through this online sessions. I won't call this exactly as a motivational session, but these sessions are going to really help us to understand the various challenges in life, various parameters of life, various attributes of life. And knowledge through any form is only an education, right? Certain things you may know, certain things you may not know, certain things I may know, certain things I may not know. So it is nice to always share what we know. And I also strongly encourage, if you have this skill to speak communication skills, kindly start a channel and start sharing all that you know. It's nice. All right. A warm welcome again to this session. It's a topic that we really want to review, and I felt really burdened that I cannot delay it any further. The title of today's topic is: Can big success in your life build complacency, or could big success build complacency in your life? That's a title that we are going to review today. Now let's take two steps backward. Let's do some analysis on this word complacency, this word big success. Always it's nice to separate the terms and then bring them together. You will get a different understanding. That's the beauty of learning, correct? Separate and then bring them together, you will get a different insight. You will get a different idea. That's nice always. Big success, what it means is simply, it doesn't mean that you turn out to become a billionaire or a trillionaire. Big success. No, no, there can be only one Ambani and one Tata, one Brilla, one Microsoft guy Bill Gates, and one Steve Jobs, right? Not all of us can become otherwise, the world is not going to, it's going to be so boring. Imagine if all are billionaires and trillionaires. This world cannot even survive for one day. Because why? The competition itself will kill. And where will the normal, to whom do you serve, to whom do you sell your product, correct? So that's unrealistic, so let's leave that. But what does it big success mean? The big success actual definition is what you were not able to achieve for a very long time, for a very long period of time, you are able to achieve. That is called as big success. Now whatever it may be, it does not matter. Some people were not successful in their music skills. For example, they gone to the top certification, or what is that, there are grades, right? For example, you passed your ninth grade. That is the big achievement, and you are striving for it 20 years since the age of 6, and now you have achieved that at the age of 25. Very big success. But your success may mean nothing to me, right? Because why? Music is not my interest, therefore don't take it personally, right? Not all can appreciate, not can all can understand the value of your success. Therefore you don't have to get offended, you don't have to take it very personal, right? That's very simple. Some people achieve lots of go through a lot of achievements in sportsmanship, cycling, right? Swimming, cricketers, footballers, so many people. But to me sports means nothing. To me, what is more, me means not me. It could be, various varieties of people are there, various categories of people are there, that may not be my interest. Therefore I may not appreciate you. But that's a big success for you, that that you achieved some milestone. You were able to cycle 100,000 kilometers, right? Maybe you touched a big mark. Or you have found your name in the book of Limca records, or book of Guinness, right? Guinness records, by doing something significant and all that. So what you had been striving for a very very long time, long period of time, and you were able to achieve that, that simply means that you have achieved something big, and you have achieved that big success in your life. Now after achieving that, how is your behavioral pattern going to be will determine whether you are going to be a complacent person, or whether you are going to be a consistent person. Complacency versus consistency. We are going to review this for 2 3 minutes, and we will close this discussion, right? After we achieve big successes, some people become headstrong. Headstrong means big head, right? There is a lot of pride. There is Humility moves far away from them. There is no, they are not humble anymore. They are headstrong, and they are done with all the old companionship. They will find new set of friends, and they become little arrogant. You know, I know a actor in Hindi. I don't want to name him. He passed away. I think he was a 1970s top guy. But then because two three movies got super hit, that guy got headstrong attitude, and he started ill treating some of the directors and producers and all that, and every one of them joined hands together. Nobody should go to this guy for any movie. That guy started facing that decline in his success graph, and from success, in no time he became the biggest failure. He went into depression, he became a drunkard. At the age of 60 he died. Most of you know his name, but in our channel we have definitely made a principle that we will not talk about any we will not reveal any names. We'll give examples, but it's for you to go on Google and find out, right? He died, I think, few years ago, only like 5 or 6 years ago, or maybe little more than that. Okay, the point here is, when you achieve something big, you got to get reminded of one thing: you got to be more humble, right? Because why? There are people who have achieved bigger things than you. You may be thinking that you're on top of the world, but that's never the truth, right? Talent is everywhere. Yeah, in my job, in my work profile, I work as a program manager, and always I have engraved this in my heart, that whenever people hand over certain resources, when they move from play point A to point B, and they give some feedback and all that, I will take the feedback and I'll throw into the dustbin. I will start assessing the person from scratch. Why? Because talent is everywhere. That is my principle, and I will find it out. That's my job. I need to find out the talent. I need to trigger the talent, and I need to activate the talent. Nobody is a useless piece of paper in dustbin. Never ever think that. And don't have to compare yourself. Don't treat other person as your competitor, or don't treat yourself as a competitor. That person is unique in the talent. He's a good he's good at cycling, but you are good at swimming, right? He's good at music, but you're good at singing. He cannot sing like you. You cannot play keyboard like him. That's okay. Each one of us are unique, but talent is everywhere. You need to believe that. And the more you pay attention to this title or paraphrase or proverb, talent is everywhere, it will make you humble. It will keep you simple. Or it will keep you humble, it will make you simple. And it will help you not to live in complacency, that as if you have achieved everything. No. In fact, what? Two different shortcomings. This is one thing: you will become very arrogant and proud. That's because you think you are the best and you are better than anyone. The other aspect is, still there is a lot of talent in you, and you got carried away with the talent. The carried away. Rahul Dravid, I can use his name as an example. Good examples I can use always name. Rahul Dravid, no, when he was captain, he will always make the statement in every commentary, almost every commentary, in the sense, after that match is over, they will be interviewing, right? And he will say that, yeah, it's the success is really good, but we shouldn't get carried away. This is how he talks, right? He's quite fast in talking, and I have really caught that word from this gentleman. And what a veteran he is. I mean, he's the Indian coach now, correct? And I've learned a lot from Rahul Dravid, a pakka gentleman, and I loved his attitude always. And he's from Karnataka, and I have that attachment because I'm from Bangalore. Therefore, I have a great attachment for him. So that's okay. You shouldn't get carried away. Why? Because there is a lot of hidden talent in you. There are other areas. You may be good at playing keyboard, but there is also a lot of skills to sing. Probably you have not invested time in researching over that. Why? Because you have become headstrong. You have become a proud person. You got carried away, and you will not be there in the sky because you don't have wings to flap. We are human beings. You have to come down, right? Somebody gave you that artificial wings. That is nothing but whatever achievement you had in your life, and you're using that artificial wings and you're flying high, high, high. At some point of time the wings will tear because it's not a natural wing, correct? And you will fall down. Your fall will be greater. Yeah, your downfall will be greater, and you will get crashed and fractured and all that. That's why a lot of people end up in depression. This is the reason for that depression, because they lived in complacency. They assumed that they are on top of the world, and due to which the consequences, they lost some of the good friends and all that we discussed. They lost some of their areas where they could have done really better. You're talented in 10 different areas, but you got so carried away in one area because you are living in complacency. And that's why you have not found out the nine other areas where also you could have done bigger achievements, become a good role model, helped others. They could have learned from your skills, right? And think through this. This is a very important point. Therefore, walking in consistency is important. What is that? What is the meaning of that? I'll tell you what is the meaning of that. Very simple definition. You know how much you strived hard for that big achievement, right? Or that first achievement. Same level of efforts you need to put in all the other areas. You shouldn't get headstrong. You shouldn't be puffed up. You shouldn't be a proud person. With all humility, with all sincerity, being loyal to yourself, being sincere to yourself, how much ever you strived hard and you put that effort to get there 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, you really strived hard, right? Where is that effort? Where is that sincerity? Because you made a big achievement, you crossed one milestone, there are another 100 milestones. Very young people listening to me, have this attitude always registered in the top of your mind and bottom of your heart. Never ever live a life in complacency, but live your life in consistency. However, the way you have put efforts to achieve that first success, to register that first milestone, you should always have the same attitude until your last breath. Right? You may not be able to achieve greater things as you've done at your young age, but then you could guide the youngsters. You could be a good role model within your capacity, whatever you could achieve at that age you will still be able to do. What makes you do that, what gets you there, is nothing but your humility, which is coupled with consistency, not pride, which is coupled with complacency. A proud person will be married to complacency. A humble person will be married to consistency. A very good proverb. Who wrote this? Unknown author. And who's that unknown author? The person who's talking to you. It just came out, okay? But it's a good proverb, right? Note it down and please live by that principle. God bless you. Take good care of yourself. The very reason for these sessions is to build you people as overcomers. We all need to be overcomers. The more you are successful in overcoming challenges in your life, the more you grow in your life. Very simple. And you are able to guide your children to the next level. You're able to guide your friends and colleagues to the next level. It's such a blessing to guide others. Take care of yourself. Please subscribe if you have not. You will start receiving automatic notifications when we release videos, and these videos are very helpful to you. It's going to only help you in your career. It's going to help you in your personal life, in your professional life. And if you're in depression, if you're in stress, if you're in anxiety, these are the sessions which will really help you to relieve. It's like a stress buster. It's like a muscle relaxant. It's like a stress relaxant. So do not miss. God bless. Take care. Bye.